trouble to stay untraceable. She is good, but we are better. Her digital trail has led us to a remote farm in Colorado, where satellite footage has revealed what appears to be the training camp for a private militia, led by an already registered target, Sean Rose, Australian environmental terrorist and explosives expert wanted for a series of public bombings. Rose was spotted near the scene of Thomas Cross's kidnapping, which makes him our prime suspect for the Shadow Client. Spurred by Eric Sodas, the ICA Board of Directors has asked us to infiltrate the farm and eliminate Sean Rose, along with 3 other prominent militia members. Ezra Berg, retired Mossad interrogator, Penelope Graves, former Interpol anti-terror analyst, and finally Maya Parvati, former assassin and gunrunner for the Tamil Tigers. I'll be honest with you, 47. I consider Eric Soda's reasoning hasty and ill-advised. Now, we cannot go against the wishes of the board, but we can conduct our own investigation. Whether a direct threat to the ICA or not, we need to know the Shadow Client's true agenda. I will leave you to prepare. Welcome to Colorado, 47. The militia has taken up HQ at an old apricot farm and appear to be training for a series of coordinated strikes, ranging from cyber attacks to full-blown guerrilla warfare. The Shadow Client appears to unite specialists and radicals from all over the map, mercenaries and terrorists, hackers and spies joined by an unknown common cause. Satellite scans indicate that the command room is below ground inside an old tornado shelter. Only Rose appears to have access, however, so to get inside, you will need to get creative. This environment is hostile and highly alert, so tread carefully. Good luck, 47.
It's driving me nuts. I wonder how the spec op guys can stand it.
Yeah, these guys can't be human. So this test that Rose has planned seems kind of cruel, doesn't it? I mean, I'm no sophomore. It feels excessive.
Guard coming. Nobody can switch sides like that.
Oh, damn. It smells like ass around here. How can those elite guys handle this?
Yeah, he showed it to me over by the tent. Rehearsed his lines, too. He's taking this pretty seriously. Should be in the clear. Hey. It'll be interesting to see if she takes the hook.
And not to mention how far she'll go. You think she'll order us to be removed?
If she does, I got a 45 cal with her initial on it.
I hear ya.
I have to say, it's a beautiful piece of work.
A murderous death trap.
Well, you know, art comes in many guises. I've spent all the beautiful So you're all set for the sting?
Sure. Got a badge in my pocket, prep my lines.
Shouldn't be a problem. We must shady time. You, think you can hook her?
Raises a beauty. She comes by every 2 seconds to check on her work. She's paranoid.
So Rose basically wants you to pretend you're with Interpol. Get her to come with you, and then what? Huh?
Hey, you guys. Wait just a second. Do any of you know this wank stain? I would give it up right away if I were you.
You idiot, you can't walk away.
Push and insult.
That is Sean Rose, terrorist turned insurgent. That is Penelope Graves, acclaimed anti-terror analyst. Strange to see her as part of this crowd.
This area is a restricted
Penelope
area and I can't
Graves.
let you in.
We need to talk.
You're... what is this?
I'll explain everything at the slurry pit. It will be in your best interest to do as I say.
I understand. I'll see you there.
That's what I'm saying. Watching the Broncos was like a break from all the pressure at home.
I guess when you leave the company. So what's this I hear about a training accident? That would be Burgess, the sharpshooter. He's point man in the Mexico operation. Huh. Got clipped by a rat.
Not now.
You were at
You're
Jordan
doing your own
Cross's
thing.
funeral, huh? The thing is
That is Maya Parvati, Sri Lankan assassin turned pirate turned insurgent.
Miss Graves, you are being recruited back into Interpol as an insider.
What? Who are you anyway? How did you find me?
That is not important. Think about this carefully. You could provide us with valuable intel. If you cooperate, the agency will overlook your unfortunate
We're going
transgression.
to win this war. And what if I refuse, huh? If I scream and get the guards here?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Might prove unhealthy. I'll give you a few moments to think about it.
Good work, 47. This should give her something to think about.
Okay, look, it's very sweet of you to follow me around on Rose's request, but... Oh, guess what? I'm a big girl. I can handle myself for a few minutes, all right? Thank you. Think, Graves. How did they get to you? Flight out of Lyon under assumed name. Passport provided through Delgado and that Vanisher guy. Made it look clean. Changed clothes at JFK and again at Denver International. Charred the passport after leaving the hotel. Burner phone was dropped before I left the flight. Can't possibly be that. Diplomatic car out of Denver. Nothing unusual about the bus ride. Met up with Hall in the middle of nowhere. Burned everything. I saw her do it. There's no way. Hackers erased everything here, day one. No money, no paper trails, no digital signatures. It's just not possible. It's not possible. I decline your offer. You know why? 2 reasons. 1, I am not a rat. What do you want? You're very intense, you know that? And you need a breath mint.
Engage on contact!
Go, Command. Some gun-toting idiot is discharging a firearm.
Taking fire! We're taking fire!
I hear you. Cut his head off.
Move the package now! Okay, got it. I'm on it! You made me sick! Permanent.
All right.
Take cover!
Welcome to Colorado, 47.
those elite guys deal with this?
So this test that Rose has planned seems kind of cruel, doesn't it? I mean, I'm no softy or anything, but it feels excessive to me.
She's got it coming. And nobody could switch sides like Graves and just expect to be accepted. Tests are in order, man.
Yeah, sure, I get that. But playing on her past with Interpol like that, I don't know, man. I just hope the technician knows how to act.
She used to be the enemy. I don't have any sympathy for that. I'm sure he'll be fine. He's got the badge, right?
Yeah, he showed it to me over by the tent. Rehearsed his lines, too. He's taking this pretty seriously. Should be in the clear. Hey. It'll be interesting to see if she takes the hook.
Not to mention how far she'll go. I think she'll order us to be removed.
If she does, I got a 45 cal with her initials on it.
I hear ya.
Jordan Cross's funeral, huh? You know why I like that? So, you got your ex-military, the mercenary.
Wait. Oh, try again.
So you're all set for the sting?
Sure. Got a badge in my pocket, prep my... Huh?
Device has been activated.
Okay, here's a scenario. Say a perp is getting away, right? He's running the best he can. Let's say he's shot in the head or something. So would you tase him in the neck/face or take out a leg with a shot? You know, I don't know if I should laugh or cry.
Penelope Graves, we need to talk.
You're... what is this?
I'll explain everything at the slurry pit. It will be in your best interest to do as I say.
I understand. I'll see you there.
Security for Olivia Hall. It's funny, so no one thinking about it. She's the personal criminal. She leaves the fight.
I have.
So you do not have clearance. Turn around right now.
Yeah, keep going. Glad I made it clear to you.
Miss Graves, you are being recruited back into Interpol as an insider.
What? Who are you anyway? How did you find me?
That is not important. Think about this carefully. You could provide us with valuable intel. If you cooperate, the agency will overlook your unfortunate transgression.
We need you to be on... And what if I refuse, huh? If I scream and get the guards here?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Might prove unhealthy. I'll give you a few moments to think about it.
Good work, 47. This should give her something to think about.
So, look, it's nice of Rose to think of my safety and everything, but I need to do something on my own here, so just... come back in a few, all right? Think, Graves. How did they get to you? Flight out of Lyon under a... What?
Graves is down. Excellent work, 47. Fascinating. According to the blueprint, Sean Rose is building an explosive battery unit for a Link 4 smartwatch. The charge appears to be email-triggered. The unassuming target checks his messages, the virus triggers the charge, and boom. Very clever, not to mention devious. The resident hackers have installed the software trigger on one of their phones, and here is the punchline. Rose himself wears a Link 4.
Baptism by fire, man. You're telling me. I'm impressed. Let the pros do their job, okay?
So what's this I hear about a training accident? That would be Burgess, the sharpshooter. He's point man in the Mexico operation.
Huh. Got clipped by a ram or something?
The team trains with a battering ram to simulate the attack on Secretary Torres' motorcade. I don't know, I guess old Burgess had his head up his ass.
9 out of 10 accidents happen in the home.
They do say that. Anyway, the guy was lucky. Sprained his ankle, that's all. He'll be back in a couple.
So does Rose still supervise the training?
Sure, why?
Well, if we ever want to get rid of Rose without the...
A battering ram has injured one of the strike team, point man by the name of Burgess, and according to those militiamen, Maya Parvati oversees training. Sounds promising. I suggest you infiltrate the strike team, 47. Perhaps you can relieve the hapless point man of his duties.
Boss knowing, I guess Burgess just taught us how.
Huh.
I like your thinking. Help our body.
Is that...
Done it!
Go off, okay?
Well, I got nothing.
Yes, it is. I'm glad you asked.
So, I just found out that Pavati was a Tamil tiger. Oh,
I cannot believe you're still tinkering with these. This is taking forever. We need to get this car ready for shipping to Mexico. That takes a while, you know.
Got it, ma'am. I'll try to improve.
I'm back.
Well, well, our very own punching bag. Any broken bones?
Wounded pride, that's all.
Good to hear. All right, head over to the briefing area. We'll resume in a moment. Rose, her body. The point man is
Greetings, sir.
All right, people, let's get to it. Burgess is back. We're finally ready to make this happen. I expect you all to know this by heart. But in case amnesia has set in, here's the sequence. Advance to the car with haste. Eliminate the passengers. Retrieve the briefcase. Extract. Got that? And remember, speed and accuracy is the name of the game. All right. Now go pick up your weapons and get in position. Move out! On your marks. Ready, set, execute. And distract.
That's it! Let loose on that hippie! Engage!
Burgess!
Take him
Don't
down!
make me repeat myself!
Don't save your ammo on this guy! That's it!
Burgess, you're plateauing, people! Take 5 and find your A game. Burgess, that's just not good enough. Speed, accuracy. This needs to improve. Team's performance was passable but lacks coordination. The point is to build up muscle memory. A perfect sequence of synchronized motion. We've been through this before.
all due respect, boss, shit will go wrong. We'll need to improvise.
If you do what I tell you, nothing will go wrong. Not on my watch. Do it again.
Don't let him get away!
All right, let's go again. On your marks. Ready, set, execute. Track.
Fire up, Will! Fire up, Will! Release on my command. Go! Get it! Shoot it! Now!
Are you deaf, Burgess? Get it done.
Go for a headshot. Take him down!
Damn it, Burgess! And you're following people. Take 5 and find your A game. Burgess completely blew it on this one. Team's performance still lacks coordination. We are stagnating, people. We'll need to wrap it up and revise our strategy. I've seen enough. You're dismissed.
Holster your weapon.
I've seen enough. Wrap it up for today.
I tell my men when we're done, Rose.
Your men? You seem to forget who runs this operation. Take it up with the boss if you have a problem with that. Got that?
Whatever you say, Chief.
Nicely done. Parvati won't know what hit her. Maya Parvati is down. Good work.
Time to give it up. This is your final warning.
Why are you wearing that? Who are you? You really think I'm that stupid? You! Give up the weapon!
Understand? Help me! Where is everybody? You're gonna regret this!
The team suppressive fire!
Okay, I hear you. Hit the deck! Now! Contact!
All right, looks decent. Hurry up and get this done. We don't have all night. Rose wants this and the other vehicle across the border ASAP. Plan hinges on this, so don't screw it up.
Yes, ma'am. Working as fast as possible.
I'm back.
Well, well, our very own punching bag. Any broken bones?
Wounded pride, that's all.
Good to hear. All right, head over to the briefing area. We'll resume in a moment.
How you doing?
What's up?
All right, people, let's get to it. Burgess is back. We're finally ready to make this happen. I expect you all to know this by heart. But in case amnesia has set in, here's the sequence. Advance to the car with haste. Eliminate the passengers. Retrieve the briefcase. Extract. Got that? And remember, speed and accuracy is the name of the game. All right. Now go pick up your weapons and get in position. Move out. Rose.
Parvati, please proceed. Pretend I'm not here.
Not a problem. All right, let's go again. On your marks. Ready, set, execute. Documents and distract.
That's it! Let loose on that hippie!
Burgess, slow down.
Save your ammo on this guy! And let loose on that hippie conversation queer!
Okay, let's take a break. Team's overall performance was passable. Good speed and accuracy, but coordination needs to improve. The point is to build up muscle memory. A perfect sequence of synchronized motion. You need to be able to pull this off sleeping.
Passable. Your point man was spectacular. He'd make an excellent assassin. The rest of the team needs to work a lot harder than my standards. Let's go again.
Yes, sir.
Nicely done. Parvati won't know what hit her. Nicely done, 47. 2 flies with 1 swat. Maya Parvati is down. Good work.
Sir, I'm sorry, this is a restricted area.
You just saved yourself a lot of trouble.
The freak in the mask? What the hell are you talking about?
I was just at the security station watching the feeds. There's this creepy guy interrogating the hostage. He wears like a 3D printed mask.
Oh, yeah, that must be Bird. Oh, yeah, man, his interrogation techniques, totally just out-of-the-box stuff. Like truth serums, drugs, that kind of thing. But none of the rough stuff. No, they don't like to mark up their patients, so to speak. Those Mossad boys like things clean and efficient. Bird. That's for Bird?
Yeah, man, I've heard of him. Chemical interrogation expert. I guess it's his makeshift lab they've set up. Word is he can make anyone crack.
Oh, man, you don't know the half of it. I mean, the stuff this guy's into, get this.
Ezra Berg, legendary Mossad operative who specializes in chemical interrogation techniques, is here at the compound to interrogate a prisoner. My notes indicate he's set up a makeshift drug lab in a garage, and it looks like he's spending a lot of his time in the basement. Could be an opportunity there, 47.
Drug-induced hypnosis? Memory wipe?
You got a problem, sir? You move around like somebody kicked your ass with. What do you think I don't... Ah, you bitch! I'm gonna get you for this!
So I've started practicing breathing underwater. If I train hard enough, I've heard that I'll develop gills after a while. Couple of years, I should be able to easily breathe underwater. So, you gotta be dying to know. What's the secret, huh?
What are you rambling about? Your brain tells you to?
You know, I ought to put a few rounds in you, friend. Maybe you'd stop being such a dick. Hey, you suck.
Okay, relax. I'm sorry, okay? This day has just sucked since I got out of bed this morning. It's not your fault, I know. Sorry, my friend, sorry. Let's just leave this, conversation. Hey, mister, what are you up to? What the fuck? You can't do that.
Take him down with extreme...
Christ, this next gen warfare makes my head spin. Point me in a direction.
I just watched an interview with that billionaire presidential candidate last night. You know, the one with the famous hairdo. That guy seems so well composed and has such a refined academic way to use his arguments, flanked with well-researched facts and figures. And he's honest and trustworthy.
Are you serious? I honestly think you are in need of professional help. Right here, right now.
You know, well, now you're just being a smartass. You always do this. I think you're just insecure, and you always go for the easy way out when you can't understand stuff.
Don't take it personal. You're freaking out, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't know it was such a big deal for you. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Let's get back to work, okay? Wow. Oh, you're back. Great. So, listen, I've been thinking maybe the dosage is just wrong. Did you check?
I appreciate your enthusiasm. I checked the dosage.
It was the first thing I did.
Of course you did. I'm so dumb. Sorry. So, maybe there's something wrong with the delivery system?
Again, I also checked that. Listen, I appreciate your interest in my work, but it's a little hard to focus with all these questions.
Not a problem. I'll just observe. It's really something else watching you work. I've always wanted to get into interrogation. Absolutely. Not the violent kind. You blow up, electricity and breaking bones. It isn't my deal at all. No, more like the subtle stuff, indirect stuff that you do.
That is Ezra Berg, former Mossad interrogator. His services are in demand at the moment. Ezra Berg has been eliminated. Good work, 47.
Come on, I've arrived at the location and it's looking clear. Back to smoking and joking. Over.
Arm up. Prepared. Okay.
No sign of him here.
Come on, come in. You copy? Yeah, I'm here now. None. Nothing. It's quiet here. Over. Roger that. Moving to that location. Out. All clear. Oh, no! Somebody killed the VIP! We need backup! Hey, I need some help here.
Calling command. Do you copy?
Command, do you copy? I'm at the location now, and I have nothing to report. Over.
Affirmative. Moving on. Out. Comb the area. Yeah. Clear here.
Come on, I have nothing to report from my current location. Over.
Hello, sir.
Command, I've arrived at the location and it looks clear. Back to smoking and joking. Over.
Hey, you! Drop the rifle! Right now!
Check your line of fire. Yeah, it's clear.
You heard me, arsehole!
Man, I've arrived at the
Keep it cool,
location and it
jackass.
looks clear. Over.
Target's in close combat! Switch to single bursts and watch your aim!
Good work, 47.
Location and it looks clear. Back to smoking and joking. Over.
Know what to do. Start everywhere. Come on, come in. You copy? Yeah, I'm here now. No, nothing. It's quiet. Over. Roger that. Moving to that location. Out. Scan the area. All right, ready to deploy.
Negative, Command. Got nothing so far.
Command, I have nothing to report from my current location.
Over.
What's that doing here?
Who?
The guy Ezra Berg has tied up in the interrogation room. He's one of the enemy's couriers.
"47. It appears the door to the tornado shelter is protected by a biometric lock. To gain access, you need Sean Rose's body, or something equally convincing."
How are you?
Saying that thing made Ezra Berg's interrogation mask?
That's what it does. It's a 3D printer. It prints things in, wait for it, 3 dimensions.
I know what it does. I just have a hard time grasping it. Could we print out our own weapons?
Sure. Maybe a small gun for something really specific. There's beautiful tech for assassins, but old school weapons are still cheaper and more reliable.
So I hear Rose had his own face scan for 3D masking after he saw Berg's mask. One of the hackers keeps the facial data on his laptop.
He probably needs it for some kind of operation.
Or he just wants to keep it for himself.
Wearing a mask of yourself. That takes narcissism to a whole new level.
Oh, did I tell you? I found another one yesterday.
Another one?
Okay, so you know how Rose keeps his desk tidy like a Japanese garden, right? Anyway, someone knocked a pen off center, and he just went full OCD. Had to go outside and chain smoke.
Come on, give me a break.
It was nothing. Alrighty.
Okay, so you know how Rose keeps his desk tidy like a Japanese garden, right? Anyway, someone knocked and he just went full
The plot thickens.
Someone left in a hurry.
Sean Rose was not the Shadow client. That much is clear. Whoever commands the militia, they got out just in time. Look around, 47. We're getting closer.
Someone's done their homework.
Look how far it dates back. Hayamoto, Beldingford, Delvade. The Shadow client has been tracking you for decades.
Now, how is that possible?
It isn't. Every one of those missions were branded as unsolved or accidents. He must have been looking for a pattern, a certain MO, which would mean...
He knows me.
Well, at least this shortens the list.
Some kind of network. Power players. From all sectors.
Familiar faces, too. Thomas Cross. Klaus Strandberg. Ether. And that's missing banker Eugene Cobb. Well, well.
There's a name. Providence.
What? No. No, it can't be.
The Hidden Hand. Thought they were a myth.
A hypothesis, nothing more. The idea that a small cabal of kingmakers, controlling enough corporate and political leaders, could effectively run the world in secret.
Maybe not so hypothetical.
Keep looking, 47. We need full disclosure.
Found something.
Sodas? But that would mean... Providence has infiltrated ICA. And Eric Sodas is their operative. Bastard! It all fits. He was the one who persuaded the rest of the ICA board to greenlight this operation. This changes everything. Get out, 47. We got what we came for.
What about the Shadow Client?
He is no longer our primary concern. ICA has been compromised. I always wondered if Providence was real, but I never actually... I will need to confer with the board, but mark my words, 47. This will have consequences.